the most effective self-defense technique against a person with a knife and he is asking for your wallet or phone or watch or whatever.
जाने मन अकेले अकेले कहाँ चले हो, बटुआ तो देते जाओ अपना.
Very simple. Step 1, distance. Step 2, Step 3, Step 4, Step 5.
20 रुपए. ओ बेरोजगार, इधर आ, मैं तुझे काम देती हूँ.
सबसे पहले तो आप सबको स्वतंत्रता दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं. अ वेरी हैप्पी इंडिपेंडेंस डे टू ऑल ऑफ अस फ्रॉम मी टू. ये तो रबर का है, लेकिन इन रियल लाइफ अ नाइफ और एनी वेपन कैन बी समथिंग वेरी डेंजरस. सो इफ समवन हैज टेकन आउट अ नाइफ एंड यू आर नॉट ऑलरेडी डेड, it means that he wants something or he wants to scare you. There might be some more chance that you can live. Now if he is asking for something, wallet, car, phone, watch, give it to him. Tell yourself, to hell with my karate black belt, I need to live. Because even if it is a perfect opportunity, you can see, the knife is here, I can block and I can punch. Even then, it doesn't take anything that the knife coming from there to here and killing you. You think about your family. If possible, give him what he wants. Number 2, run away if there is space over here. Where I'm standing right now, पीछे दीवार है, very confined space, I can't run anywhere. So running is not always an option. Because most of these self-defense against knife videos, people will comment that the best self-defense against a knife is a pair of running shoes or you should run or something like that. It's not always possible and it's not always about money. So the first priority is to comply, give him what he wants. If it is about money, give him what he wants. If you have the space to run, run. But that is not the first option, because how many of us can run? We will comment on many videos that I will run, but most of us can't run 500 meters without essentially dying. So if it is not about money and you don't have the space to run and you're still alive, that means you'll have to fight. Most probably you will die, but we'll try to make sure that you are a hard target to kill. So first we will try to attack her with a knife and let us see whether she can defend herself. Now she already knows how to maintain distance. Let us see how she does, and then I'll try to add some more basic knowledge, and then we will try again and let us see whether there is some improvement or not.
No.
If it is not about money and I am not trying to scare someone, most probably you will not see the weapon. It will be here or back or maybe like this or maybe like this. So you won't see the weapon. So that is a problem. And according to many reports and kind of many CCTV video footages of knife attacks that you will find on YouTube, I suggest you watch that to stay grounded with the reality. Most of them are like this or like this and here or somewhere here. This one is also very common. What I'm saying is most people are comfortable with this grip rather than this grip. So कभी भी आपकी जिंदगी में अगर आपको कोई चाकू से मारने आया तो हो सकता है कि ऐसा ही होगा. बहुत सारा कैलकुलेट वगैरह करके लोग बोलते हैं ऐसा. So the first thing we need to correct is, अगर आपको मेरा हाथ दिख नहीं रहा, if you can't see one of my hand, you have to be careful about that one. You can't see what this hand is doing. If it is in the pocket or something, you must be careful about this one. आपको पता होना चाहिए कि बाकी सब तो मुझे दिख रहा है, लेकिन इस हाथ से ये बंदा क्या कर रहा है. क्या उसके पास गन है, चाकू है, कुछ भी है,
हो सकता कुछ नहीं कर रहा.
So what you have to do is, this hand I can't see. What I will do is, I will stand in such a position. I will try to make a wall in between that weapon and me, because ये पैर और हाथ मुझे दिख रहा है लेकिन वो नहीं दिख रहा है. तो मैं बात करते हुए अपने हाथ ऊपर रखूंगा. Keep your hands up somewhere here like this. Focus on that side. So hands up like this, like this. If you have a doubt with someone, that's how you position yourself before the attack. So very aggressive person. I can see this, but I can't see that. So the hands have to be somewhere like that. Whenever a weapon is involved, there are two options. To maintain distance and be at a long range, or to close distance enough that he can't use that weapon. Our first priority over here is to take care of the weapon. This is my problem. This man punching me or kicking me is not the problem. I have to ignore all those punches and everything. My first priority is to do this or whatever. I need to take care of this first. And if you look at these violent crime videos of knives, the person with a knife is not thinking about a spinning kick or a side kick. He will think about how to kill the other guy with the knife itself. So in his mentality itself, in that stressful situation, he is not thinking of fancy items. He is only thinking about how to do this or that, or how to use this weapon. That is what is going on in his mind. So weapon is a very So the first thing you need to do is make a wall. This thing works very well. Keep your hands like this or like this. This is not a Steven Seagal movie. It is not very clean. If a knife has come out of someone's pocket, you will get cut, you will get even stabbed, but we'll try to survive that. It won't be clean. Maybe you will get stabbed, maybe you will get cut. You have to bear with it. When the attack comes, this is a good option. It will be better that you can catch it, but it's not always easy if you do it fast. Maybe I can do it. Okay, not always it is easy to catch it. So this can be a good option while I do something else or do something else. And then the principle is to protect myself first and then make sure that this is my problem. Even if he is punching me or doing whatever, this is not my problem. My problem is this: I need to get this out of the hand, or I need to pin it to my body or her body. So in a situation like this, first priority is to block it or catch it if possible. This is possible. This is a lottery for us. It should be somewhere here or it should be somewhere there. And then we can deal with the person. So keeping all that in mind, let's try again. It is not just about blocking, you have to try to catch also and try to strike when necessary. From a longer range, try to kick my leg. All that will help. As you can see, catching and striking gave her a few more seconds, maybe 5-6 seconds. And this could have been enough for running away. And that's all we can do. If you want to do better, you must practice this on a daily basis, which is not possible for everyone. So keep the principle in mind. Block, catch, pin the arm down, take the person down so that he can't kick and do other things. Try to be a hard target to kill. So as you can see, with one day's practice, she did not magically win, but she was in a better position. She could catch better, she was protecting herself better, and when I did not expect, she even landed a punch. She won't win, but your chances become better. If you practice more and more, maybe your chances of survival will go up.
And just to make this more clear, the first thing is to protect yourself. That could be move, block or kick or whatever. Then to control the weapon hand, and then to strike or punch or hit or push or unbalance the opponent. And then you have to escape. Because this is not a fighting match for which you will get the points or something. So just go.
If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe and press the bell icon.